think you should.
What is up, guys? Roadhog here today, bringing you some more tips to help you improve at Overwatch. Today's video is actually an interesting one because I'm going to try to give you the best heroes for one-tricking in competitive to really boost your SR. And on top of that, I'm going to be giving you the best resources for learning those heroes. One YouTuber or streamer for each hero that's probably one of the best at their heroes that you can watch and learn from at a very high level. So that should help you out greatly. So right off the bat, we're going to start with the hero that is hands down the best hero for one-tricking, and that is going to be Tracer. I've made a whole video about this in the past, why Tracer is the best carry. You can find it on my channel, and well, Tracer is just hands down the best for a number of reasons. Her solo kill potential and potential to really distract the entire enemy team is through the roof, and on top of that, you don't have to rely on your teammates at all. So basically, you're putting a ton of responsibility on yourself and taking a lot of it off your team, which means if you're good at your job, you're going to be doing your team a massive favor. Whereas when you're playing someone like Reinhardt, you know, good Reinhardts can climb and will climb, but Reinhardt is very team reliant, and Tracer doesn't have that as much. So when you play Tracer, you're playing a very carry heavy play style, and you can definitely win a lot of games and abuse the system because it does favor one-trick players. So right off the bat, Tracer is going to be your #1 go-to player, and the person you're going to want to watch to get better at Tracer is slayergramps. This guy is a total beast at Tracer. He was rank 1 and 2 Tracer for a while, above pro players like Soon and other guys who are also good people to watch, but slayergramps is going to be the go-to, I think. If you want to learn Tracer and you want someone who streams frequently and has a lot of gameplay on his Twitch channel, just for you to consume and watch at a very high level, Grandmaster top 100 most of the time, this is the guy for you. All of these links will be in the description, and small stream as well, so you can ask questions in the chat. Definitely worth your time if you're looking to improve at Tracer and improve your SR in the game. Up next, we're looking at a hero that isn't a DPS, which is nice because, you know, when I went into making this video, I thought they were all going to be DPS heroes, but after some research, I'm going to tell you that Zarya is the next hero for climbing SR. Now, you may be thinking, Zarya is very team reliant. You know, I just said you don't want to be team reliant. But she's team reliant in a different way, because Zarya's bubbles, her damage output, and her sheer outplay ability can actually, you know, save your teammates from making stupid mistakes. When someone overextends, you can bubble them. You can use your Graviton Surge to make giant plays, because when the whole team is stuck in a Graviton Surge, you know, it's hard to really mess up. It's hard to not see that as a teammate and shoot at that. So if you know your timings and everything, Zarya is another great hero for climbing SR, and she's also a tank, which is great because, you know, everyone and their mothers wants to play DPSs. So when you're gonna go ahead and volunteer to play a tank, that means you're gonna have more people on your team that are satisfied with their role if everyone, you know, wants to play DPS like usual. So it's gonna give your team a small advantage as well. The YouTuber I'm gonna recommend is a very small one who goes by the name of Canadian. He frequents the Overwatch University subreddit a lot, which is why I know who he is, and this guy is, I think, a top 500 Zarya main. He has tons of Zarya videos on his YouTube channel. Once again, all of those will be down in the description, and he doesn't mess around with his Zarya stuff. He also reviews VODs. Now, I'm sure if too many of you sent him VODs, it would definitely be a little bit overwhelming. I'm not sure the requirements there. You'll have to ask him, but that's the place you're going to want to go for Zarya gameplay. I encourage you to stick around. You know, sometimes the video quality isn't always the highest, or the mic quality isn't the highest, but the content is there, I promise you. This guy's content is worth watching. He is good at what he does, so I encourage you to check that out if you're interested in Zarya tips, tricks, advice, analysis, all that stuff. It's there. Go check it out. Links in the description. Up next, and to nobody's surprise, Soldier 76 is gonna be on this list, but I have to give you a little bit of a warning with Soldier 76. He is a very popular hero, if not the most popular hero in this game. You see him almost always on both teams at a lot of ranks. So trying to one-trick Soldier 76 is gonna be a battle. You know, just getting the hero you want is gonna be a battle. If you get good at him, it's going to be worth it. But if you're not truly exceptional at Soldier 76, it's gonna be better to get a hero that you know you can play well, like one of the other ones on this list, rather than Soldier 76. Now, as far as reasons why Soldier 76 is on the list, I'm sure we all know. High damage output, fairly easy to play, hard to master, but easy to play, so you can get used to him quickly and start, you know, getting really good at him very quickly. You don't have to mess around with just learning the basics. And massive damage output, self-healing, so self-sustain. You don't have to rely on your team as much. Mobility, he's got all the bells and whistles you need to really try to carry a game, and everybody knows that by now, which is why I gave you the warning. As far as who you should watch as far as Soldier 76 goes, honestly, you can go to a lot of high-level just DPS streams on Twitch and find people, but my personal favorite just when watching Soldier 76 has to be Aimbot Calvin. He's a very popular streamer, probably has lots of VODs. I'm sure he has lots of VODs you can watch, plays a lot of Soldier 76, or at least used to. Hopefully he still does, now that I'm recommending him, but very good at Soldier 76, and you can learn a lot from his gameplay. Number 4 on our list, we have the big pig himself, Roadhog. Roadhog is an excellent pick in this game because he can get picks. It's that simple. You know, a hook can mean, you know, a won fight or a lost fight, and a good Roadhog knows how to land those good hooks and make big impactful changes in a split second. Just insta-killing one of their supports can really win you over the game, and knowing when not to do that and when to shoot at the enemy Reinhardt's shield and when to, you know, heal yourself up or protect your back line is gonna be huge. And Roadhog can do a lot of that, and he also sucks up a lot of damage, so he's a little bit forgiving as well. Much like Zarya, he's not a DPS in that he's an offense or defense hero, so picking him is going to be a lot easier. It'll still be difficult because, once again, he is a popular hero, but not nearly as hard as something like Soldier 76, so he's a very good hero to one-trick with. If I wanted to get good at Roadhog, I personally would watch Harblue. He is a great streamer, pro player for Energy. I think right now he's their off-tank player, and the dude stomps on Roadhog. I think he's been #1 Roadhog a few different times. I don't know if he is currently, but he is definitely someone who you can learn from his Roadhog gameplay, and sometimes he even like explains what he's doing as well. I haven't watched him in a few weeks, but he used to do that at least, I think, and still, regardless, you can definitely learn from Harblue. Would recommend going to check him out if you want to one-trick Roadhog. And finally, the last hero for one-tricking, and I hate saying this because there's already enough of these one-tricks, but Genji is undeniably a very good hero to one-trick. You know, objectively, if you look at the top players, which is what I've done for all of these picks, by the way, I look at top players and see what heroes they play most, see which heroes they can carry best with. Genji is among, you know, most of them. Every top tier player can play Genji, and lots of good Genjis get to top tiers as well. Everyone knows why Genji can carry. He's got lots of mobility, he's got dash resets, he has solo carry potential. Genji has a lot of the tools needed to win, and a good one is going to help your team a lot, and a good one on the enemy team makes it harder to win. So everyone knows Genji's a good hero in that regard. The person you're going to want to watch, you probably also know, Shatter2k, by far, love him. You know, he may not be rated the #1 Genji right now, but he is undeniably one of the best Genjis. He's got a YouTube channel and a Twitch stream, if I'm not mistaken, and lots of good stuff you can find there. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. If you're wondering why I didn't include any supports, that's probably because, well, when you look at carry heroes, supports aren't among them. And that isn't to say that you can't climb to supports or supports are bad. In the end, if you're good with any hero and you one-trick any hero you can climb, these are just my best picks. And to be honest, I don't think one-tricking a support is the best idea if you want to be, you know, optimal in your SR climbing, like the fastest way and the best way. So that's my honest opinion. Tell me what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys all later. Have a good one. Lone Hawk out.